What's up, you guys? You are now watching The Trend on She TV.
Hello, my trendy people, and welcome to your weekly taste of the trend. I'm your host, Nicole Slade, aka Miss Bling, ready to bring out the true diva or Devo in you. And my bomb.com panel for this week. This diva has helped our sparkle and shine all summer long. Hey, Miss Lee Savage.
Hey.
And the sweetest diva in radio is here with more amazing summertime turn-up events. Hey, Miss Peaches.
Hey.
Now, let's get our cameras and champagne popping because it's only the best for the Don. Hey, Mr. Tesla.
Turn up.
So stay on board, guys, as the trend pulls into the station of fashion here on Famous Radio Live. And we're back, guys, with our boutique critique for this week, and it goes out to a Femi Bailey Gordon of Lee Lou Design 720. Miss Femi Bailey Gordon is the owner, actually, of this amazing boutique, and I've had the pleasure of working with her in different fashion shows, and her work, guys, is absolutely amazing. She is specializes in custom handmade and made-to-measure Arcara apparel and accessories, guys. You're going to have to check her out on Facebook as well at www.ld720.com for her amazing events there. And she's also on www.leeloudesign720etsy.com, and you can actually just go online and go shopping for all her amazing designs. They're absolutely fabulous, guys. Just make sure you check her out. And I'm going to give a quick boutique critique also. Shout out to What a Diva Boutique for your affordable fashion jewelry for your everyday bling needs. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram _What a Diva Boutique. And for our local divas, get your amazing What a Diva Boutique pieces at Fly Girl Boutique and Military Circle Mall. And also, do not leave without getting the bomb.com outfit for $25 or less. So, guys, check out all these amazing people in the 757 doing big things. Stay tuned, guys, to the trend on Famous Radio Live. And we're back, guys, with our What's Trending, and we have not one but two amazing guys here. Listen, these guys are amazing actors, artists, and they're from the 757 area, and they are friends and talented. We have our Mr. A.J. Ryme in the building. How you doing?
Hey.
And our Cliff the Prince in the house.
Thank you.
Here at the Trend are so excited to have you both here. Tell our Trend listeners, oh my gosh, maybe they're lenders. They're going to lend us something? What you think? Okay.
Please lend me a couple dollars. I'll take it.
Tell them why you guys are so fabulous.
I'm fabulous and I'm fantastic. All because acting has changed my life, and acting does a lot for me. Being an entertainer, period, it's so fulfilling. Watching myself on TV. My mama and them watching me on TV too. My friends
That's the best part.
My little cousin Ray and all them. Like it's been a thrill. So it just keeps me pushing, it keeps me going, it keeps me fabulous and fantastic.
That's right, Mr. Ryme. And Mr. Cliff, why are you so fabulous?
I want to say I'm fabulous just for the fact that I am what I do and I do what I am. I love art. Every aspect of it.
Hey, man.
I give 100% no matter what, with my friends, everything that we do, it's just, we always there. So art, music, dancing, acting, it's whatever.
And to have ladies, they're very attractive too. Let's
Don't
not
do that. She didn't gas me now.
Listen, and they're on TV. They're on TV all the time. Not some of the time, all the time. Mr. Ryme, you're actually on a series several times that's called For My Man. And you've been up there a few times, and you had to play the bad boyfriend, huh?
That's right. Yeah.
I was angry.
The villain.
The villain. I can't see that in your body at all.
A lot of people say that, but
great.
I guess I can make certain looks and gestures, and acting it's a character. It's not me.
I mean, explain something similar to that in like the movie I'm doing me.
I'm doing me. Like, and then before that, when I was in the theater and I was doing plays, it was always like a villainous character. Just based off the look. But then you talk to me outside of the stage or off the scene, and then it's a whole different person. I'm just like funny, just happy-go-lucky.
Very funny, and you got a great aura. But you're not just an actor; you are actually an artist as well. You have a song called Yo-Yo.
Yeah, the Yo-Yo song. You
actually have a yo-yo in the studio here today.
Right. It's to be so great if the listeners can see it.
Oh, they will. Check out the Trend on She TV.
Yo-Yo is life.
Demonstrate that a little bit, man. Demonstrate that a little bit.
You want to see me do some tricks?
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't hit me.
Show us what you got.
I don't know if I can do any sitting down.
I don't think our listeners want to feel some type of way because they can't see it.
Oh,
right
but
now.
they will see on
Yeah.
Wednesdays
They
at
can
8
check it out
p.m. on
on
She TV.
But we air Tuesday at 6 p.m.
They get a double taste of both.
5-minute yo-yo segment.
What type of
Get started, this man.
what we got going on
You
here?
got it? You good?
Do a little.
Trend listeners, he's giving us a little sample of the yo-yo. Oh,
All
wow.
right. You gotta explain it. You gotta explain it. So what's this right here?
This the flippy spinny thing.
Okay.
All right. Hey, I want to see the Eiffel Tower real quick.
The Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, take me.
Guys,
I'm
he's
taking the
super
France.
talented with
All right,
this
here we go.
yo-yo.
Good.
Amazing.
Did you pray for me? Did you pray for me? Everybody bow your head. All right, here we
I want
go.
this man to get a real hobby.
He's amazing, guys. Oh my gosh, he made a whole Eiffel Tower. Now, Mr. Ryme, have you been doing with the yo-yo like your whole life?
I used to yo-yo a lot when I was a teenager. I used to yo-yo a lot when I was a teenager. About 12, 13, 14, to kind of put it down. Started really getting into hip hop and choir, show choir specifically. Basketball. After that, I graduated, went to the military. There's a whole lot of time almost 10 years that went by before I found my passion again for yo-yoing. And then I was working with a friend, actually the producer of the yo-yo song. He made the beat or whatever. And we was thinking about making a sketch for a comic book. And we had the hero of the comic book, but the hero didn't have a power. And then I wanted the power of the hero to be a yo-yo. So he flings his yo-yo out and hits people. Then after that, we wanted a theme music, for the comic book. A theme music for the comic book. It's like I had to make a yo-yo song. So then I walked home. I didn't have no car then. So I walked like 3 miles home after that. I left the studio, it was a long walk. People started talking. Anyway. And then... So I came up with the concept of a yo-yo song. Then after that, I came back to him with it. We made the record, and then about a year and a half later, we did a video, then another video, and then got a big following from Yo-Yo Factory and Yo-Yo Jam and Yo-Mega, and people sent me stuff and in support of the video and whatnot. It was kind of became a thing. Even I got hit up by the people from FUBU, but they ain't sent me nothing. But what I'm saying, they acknowledged it after I was wearing a bunch of FUBU stuff because I grew up wearing FUBU because I was kind of like from that era.
Well, you are absolutely amazing with it, and you have an amazing story. Stay tuned, guys, to the Trend on Famous Radio Live. And we're back, guys, with our Mr. A.J. Ryme and Cliff the Prince. Now, Mr. Cliff the Prince.
I like that. That sounds nice. Yeah, that sounds good.
Guys, he is an amazing actor, again, here from the 757, and he was on Empire. And I believe Miss Peaches is a little bit starstruck.
I know, I'm angry. I'm angry. There's no stars. I'm angry.
You're angry because he was on the...
Yeah, he met Bae. Hakeem. That's my boyfriend.
Please,
and I need
Mr.
you
Cliff,
to like
tell
hit
us
him
about
up
your
and be like, hey.
Okay, so what had happened was I filed for this acting agency in Chicago, and I was like, I did it out on a whim. I sent them a slew of my headshots. I was like, they're not gonna call back because it says I'm from Virginia, and I was like, they're not thinking I'm about to drive all the way out there. And they got back to me within that first week. I was like, I'm broke. I don't got no money to make it out here. So I was like, if they call again, I'm going.
Right.
They called me another time the next week, and I couldn't do it again. I was like, yo. The third time, I was like, pack up, let's go. We're leaving. And what had happened was Kid Cudi had dropped out. So they had to do reshoots. Mm-hmm. So they emailed me about this all-white party scene. So I come in dressed in all white. I got a black tie, It's for the all-white party scene where Jamal and Hakeem were fighting with each other.
Yes.
I'm so angry.
We so remember.
Yes. So we get there, and it's a completely different scene.
They're not in white?
No. No. It was Tiana's concert scene. And, that's my bae. That's Dusky. Soraya McNeil.
And he has pictures all over his phone, guys.
Shout out. She's about to be bae. So I get there, and I'm like, guys. And we had dropped $200 the previous night on clothes. For that scene.
For the white part.
Yes. Exactly. So we get there, we find the nearest H&M in the Chicago. We're scared. It's rough. We're not.
I'm scared.
You know when you're Chicago bred and made. I'm not one of them cats. I'm not gonna front.
Chi-town.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. AJ was calling us, warning us. I was like, yeah, bro, you should have came because I'm shook right now.
I'm scared.
The homeless people were doing weird stuff. It's okay, bro. I'm not gonna get into that. But we get there, and it's a completely different scene, and they're like. They put me in some blazer on top of this other blazer that I had on, and I'm like, you can't outlook the main actors. You
That is
can't
correct.
outshine the main actors. So they're like, yeah, take that off, leave this on. We're gonna put this orange shirt on you, this burgundy pants.
Oh no!
They just want you to look a
man,
mess.
you got on black Nike shoes, and the shoes got a white Nike sign. Get some black duct tape for them. And they put black duct tape on my white Nike shoes, and we had to go out there and shoot. And it was the concert scene with Tiana and Romeo. And then they it's like a 6-hour shoot. So then he called.
It takes 6 hours.
For like 3 minutes.
For 3 minutes?
Yes.
I would cry.
And
Okay, did they feed you?
Huh?
Did they feed you?
Sometimes.
Oh no, sometimes.
That comes with the road. That's the territory.
Right.
Like you eat before you get on set, knowing that they might not have food.
Go to the bathroom,
and
too.
That,
Oh, wow.
And so we get there, and then the director calls out like he had called out like 6 people at first, and he was like, you. And I was one of them. He was like, I need y'all for the next scene.
That's awesome.
I rode with 2 other people, so they snuck in with me. There's like 12 people, so they coming in. They're like, yeah, we're with this guy. We're with this guy.
This man right here?
Yeah, because I got picked. My friends came along, and it's the scene where Romeo's character is walking in the club. You can see me directly behind Romeo, like shouting like a crazy fan. and they needed me for that, and it's a good little 2 seconds, so you can shoot 3 hours for like 2-3 minutes on screen.
That is ridiculous.
And that is
crazy.
2-3 seconds.
Why does it take so long to shoot those
Editing.
scenes?
So when you get those scenes, they're gonna shoot it 4, 5 to 12 times from different angles.
Oh.
And they might shoot it 4 or 5 times from the different angles as practice shots. And
Safety.
then safety. Make sure the boom mics are on. Make sure that the sound and the lights are working. And within those times, those things can break or something can happen, and they got to fix it now. And then redo those practice shots. And now you have to do that again for the real shot. When we did Burning Sands, and that was a fluke too. Like we were supposed to go up to Pittsburgh for fences. They had called me. I called up AJ in tears. I was like, bro, man, they just called me. They said I'll shoot my scene tomorrow. Ain't no way I could get to Pittsburgh tomorrow, bro. AJ was like, yo, pack some clothes. We get a bag. We about to go to Pittsburgh.
like he in
tonight.
somebody's in
And
labor.
I was like, yo, he was like, I don't care what my mama say. I'm gonna take a car. We're going to Pittsburgh. It's your moment. We gotta go. They called me as soon as AJ got to my house, and they was like, yeah, we're gonna go back to our regular schedule.
The set got rained out.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was like Memorial Day weekend, so they said, we're going to take the holiday off. You can stay. And I had to wipe the tears. I was like,
So let me ask you this. You guys definitely work together as a team to help for opportunities within each other because you guys are friends.
Exactly.
So even if he missed something, if he can't make something, AJ will put it in a group text. Hey guys, I'm looking for a young black male with facial hair. Hit this up.
That's right.
Okay, I got that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And
They
when one
actually
gets
say
through
that?
the door, the
Yeah,
other
other
one
ones,
somewhere
yeah,
exactly.
somehow gets through the door.
It's about
Teamwork.
Yeah, because it's about 5 or 6 of us. About 5 or 6 of us, and we all went to Thomas Nelson, took the theater class and acting class and things like that. You know, we kind of came together and made a friendship out of that. So, you know, kind of coming out of theater, being interested in film, we wanted to do more than just, I guess, student films at first and kind of shoot for like TV shows and big movies and whatnot. And Cliff and a couple other friends also made it onto the set and acted in Fences, which was like an Oscar-nominated film with Denzel Washington and Viola Davis.
That was an amazing opportunity.
So that was pretty big. So, you know, when he talking about these tears, you know, I mean, actors, you know, we go so hard just for so little.
Yeah.
That's right. And
Like-
you guys don't always have tons and tons of money.
Yeah.
And for
Right. So when we come together, it makes
right.
it makes it that much easier when we put 4 or 5 of us in one vehicle doing the same thing and splitting the costs and expenses of everything. I mean, when I had a lead role for TV One's For My Man, I needed my friends to do that. You know, I borrowed my friend Trey Wan's camera. You know, my friend Rashawn, he directed and recorded my audition tape. My friend Deontay, he edited the footage so I could send it off. Cliff gave me $200 to go.
see,
You see what I'm
working
saying?
together.
And that was,
You needed to.
and the funny part was that was my fences check.
And that was his money from
Fences. I didn't even
You
get
know
to
what I'm
spend
saying?
none of that money. I got that check in the mail. AJ hit me up. Yo, I got to go to For My Man tomorrow. I cashed
That's
that
right.
thing. And
It was no question.
Yeah, I was like, go, because you were there for me. Because I was broke going up the fences. And we was eating Wawa meals.
Right.
And I'm not talking about the good stuff. I'm talking about like the Rice Krispie treats for breakfast. You breaking it into
Yeah.
thirds with your homeboy. Like, yo, you eating the cinnamon? Give me the milk part. Don't
He
eat
cheap
that.
period,
dog.
so.
So we was hurting up there. And when you get on set and you tell my people, they're like, "Where you guys from?" And these places have film opportunities, so they're thinking we're locals. They'll file unemployment as film extras, so they're homeless people that are on set as actors doing what I want to do. So I gotta hustle. I gotta hustle harder than the next person. And we get up on set. We said we were from Virginia. People started crying in front of us. They said, "Y'all drove 6 hours." I said, "We drove like more than 6 hours for this."
Because you believe in what you do.
We want to do
and the
this.
thing is this, you also are showing that actors and people that they see on TV every single day are right amongst them.
Yeah.
Standing in line at the grocery stores, you know, grinding out here to try to eat the next day and getting into things that you love. Let me ask you this. The success aspect is not always the money that's in our bank.
No, it's definitely not the money.
But it's definitely about the actual grind of being able to do what your heart desires, right?
I mean, grind is there. It's definitely about the passion first. You know, wanting to be an actor. You know, wanting to portray these roles and just going with that experience. I mean, it's definitely enlightening and edifying and an exciting experience to have. Just going to do TV One or the brothers doing Fences or Burning Sands or Public Affairs or Madhouse Mecca, whatever movie come out here. Especially when I portrayed a slave in WGN's Underground. You know, with all this Hodge.
It's just a mindset that you gotta have. You can be the dreamer or you can be the kid that can go into the dream and actually live the dream. Right. So like we went from 1 week saying we want to be in movies to like the next week like let's do this. So when we went up and you know I would have never thought I'd been able to like sit here and be as close to y'all as I was to Denzel Washington and have a conversation with him.
Exactly.
Emma Kelty, who was in Bubba Gump.
You breathed his air.
Yeah, and you know when they see you perform and they stop their scene to come and talk to you, that's a life changing moment I'll never forget. But Kelty got out his chair and said, "Keep doing what you're doing."
That's awesome.
He said, "Because I could see you doing something in this," and he let me stay on set and do their close up scene and watch them act. And that's something you can't ever take for granted.
Stay tuned, guys, on the trend. We got these amazing young actors, and it's truly an honor on Famous Radio Live.